Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we're doing the FOX pay-per-view preview that's headlined by Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Luis Ortiz, as they will collide this Sunday, September 4th, I believe, on FOX pay-per-view. Should be pretty good, pretty good card coming at you that night. I'm actually not going to be watching this. I have plans that day because I forgot that this card was on a Sunday. But the card is shaping up to be all right. You have, like I said, we'll get into the undercard first. You got the big heavyweight fight between Ruiz and Luis Ortiz. But, we'll start with the undercard lightweight action. Jose Valenzuela, 12-0, 8 knockouts, coming off of a brutal first-round knockout of former junior lightweight champ Francisco Vargas. He is returning to take on, I believe that was in April when he destroyed him on the Spence and Ugas undercard. He's coming back here to fight, Jesus, I'm drawing a blank now. He's coming back in this one to fight veteran, God damn it, Jezreel Corrales, another former 130-pound champ. Now, it's a good matchup. Corrales, since he lost 3 or 4 fights a few years ago, he has won 3 straight since he lost to Chris Colbert at 130, got outboxed against him back in 2020. So, this is a good one right here. Corrales is only 31. He's a former champ at 130, taking on Valenzuela. Valenzuela definitely stepping up his game. I think Corrales is a better option than Vargas was, but he's got to pass this test if we want to take him serious at lightweight going forward, because lightweight could be the deepest and best division talent-wise in all of boxing. So we'll see what happens, but definitely a good matchup right here. I got Valenzuela winning this fight. I think with his power, he might be able to get Corrales out of there between the middle and later rounds. Obviously, he's got power early, but Corrales is a gamer. Corrales always comes to fight. I could see it going 12 rounds as well, but I think Valenzuela, if he's on the level, should win this fight, so I'm picking him to win this fight. Next up, you have Abner Mares, the former multi-division champion. I think he's a three-division world champ, is returning after over 4 years out of action to take on former world title challenger Miguel Flores, who's a veteran. This bout's taking place at 130. Interesting matchup right here. You got Flores, who's lost, I think, 4 of his last 6, something like that, but always faces solid competition. Last time he got beat, though, was in 2021 against Eduardo Ramirez, where I think it was 2021, where he got stopped in only 5 rounds. So definitely a solid veteran that Mares is returning against, but I'm not sure how Mares is going to look. When you're out of action for over 4 years, there's no way to gauge how a fighter's going to look. He's coming back against a guy that, if Mares is on the level, he should beat Miguel Flores, but who the hell knows? I'm gonna take Mares, but he very easily could get the floor wiped by, have his ass whipped and get wiped out against Miguel Flores. It just depends on who brings their A game, so we'll see. So that's number, that's the second fight on the card, Mares versus Flores. The co-feature should be a pretty good action-packed lightweight showdown. Isaac Cruz, top 10 lightweight contender, former world title challenger. They call him the Pitbull. He's coming off a nice knockout win over veteran former champ Yuriorkis Gamboa. And prior to that, he gave Gervonta Davis hell for 12 rounds in a losing effort. Now he's taking on former world title challenger Eduardo Ramirez. Ramirez, tough guy, been on a little bit of a winning streak. Defeating Miguel Flores, has a win over Miguel Mariaga prior to that. Looking good, but all that was at 130. Now he's stepping up against a very solid fighter and Isaac Cruz. Now, Ramirez has the couple inches height advantage. But we know Isaac Cruz is not a tall guy. He's only 5'4". But he's going to bring the pain in this one. He's going to bring the fight. Should be a lot of action, a lot of punches thrown. I think Isaac Cruz is going to get to Eduardo Ramirez in the middle to later rounds, and the weight difference is going to be significant in my opinion. Like the fact that Cruz has been a lightweight for a while and Ramirez is just moving up to lightweight. So, but should be a good action-packed fight. This is the kind of fight and matchup that could steal the show. Make sure you check it out, Cruz versus Ramirez, but I'm going with Isaac Cruz in this one. And now the main event, a mandatory shot is on the line between former unified heavyweight champion Andy Ruiz Jr. as he battles Luis Ortiz. Big time action right here. I really can't wait to see this, or to see what happens in this fight. I think it's two top 10 guys. They're both at a crossroads. You got Andy Ruiz, hasn't done much of anything outside of a disputed decision over Chris Arreola since his back-to-back fights against Anthony Joshua and becoming the unified champion. Is he a one-hit wonder? A lot of people are going to want to know that, and this is the fight that I think is going to answer that question. He's fighting a past his prime Luis Ortiz, but still top 10 King Kong Luis Ortiz. Ortiz still has the power at 42, 43. The guy can still bang. He's still there. He's still a top 10 guy. He wants to, you know, get right back in the mix and fight for a world title. And he's throwing himself into this fight right here against a very, against a former champ. And this is the, the kind of fight that Ortiz needs as his signature win of his career. And a win would get him a title shot. That's what's on the line here. So I really hope that this is a good action-packed fight. I do believe Andy Ruiz has a shot to pull it off, but I believe Luis Ortiz is going to win this fight. I think he's going to catch Andy Ruiz with just too many shots, as Ruiz will be coming in. He's got the height. He's got the reach. I think he's the better boxer. And I think he's going to hit Andy Ruiz with that right hook and the straight left hand coming in quite a bunch. He's going to throw his jab to set it up. And again, it's going to be a lot of action though. Andy Ruiz, with his short precision punching, once he gets on the inside, definitely can make a difference and make a dent. But ultimately, I think Luis Ortiz is going to win this fight by a stoppage between rounds 4 and 7, maybe 8. If it goes past that, then Luis Ortiz might need to worry about his conditioning. But we also don't know the conditioning of Andy Ruiz Jr. He says he's in fighting shape, but it's going to be tough to go 12 rounds in this fight. I don't see this fight going to a decision, and if it does, it could go either way. I still favor Ortiz by a decision, but ultimately I think the more likely to knock the other guy out on pure power is Luis Ortiz. Boxing ability, he's got the advantage. I think all the advantages go to Ortiz in this one, so we're going to see what happens. But Sunday, September 4th, Fox pay-per-view, I got Luis Ortiz knocking out Andy Ruiz Jr. I got Isaac Cruz stopping Eduardo Ramirez in an all-action fight. I got Abner Mares edging out Miguel Flores by a decision in a super featherweight fight. And then I have Jose Valenzuela stopping Jezreel Corrales, or a unanimous decision in that one in a lightweight bout. So make sure you're checking it out. Again, it's Fox pay-per-view on Sunday, September 4th. Ruiz versus Ortiz. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.